Gaijin has been cooking with graphical updates that are going to be coming in the Firebirds update. The only one that I haven't covered yet is the motion blur effect. I'm going to explain all of it in a second, but the summary is you basically want to turn this on for cinematics. Motion blur is basically trying to make a video game feel more realistic. You can test it right now. When you look around your room, your vision is blurred. Your brain is basically piecing together images that it sees and kind of combines them. It's all in an effort to make things look very smooth. In real life, it also adds to the effect of fast moving things. So when you see a car pass by you really fast, it looks kind of blurred and stretched out. That's what WarThunder is going to be trying to do with this graphical change. They basically had to come up with a way to stretch out 1 pixel to the next frame. And as you could probably tell by this dev blog that they put out, they were pretty successful. Although there are some limitations on the game engine right now. For example, this is motion blur at its lowest level, and this is at its highest level. You can see the trees are actually bending within the glass itself too. To get the true quality, you're gonna have to crank it all the way up. Additionally, any vehicles that have wheels attached to them, even on tracks, kind of suffer with the motion blur, and they said they're working on that. And finally, it is a competitive disadvantage to be running motion blur. Now, I can't show it off to you right now because it's still in the works and will be launched on the update day, but the clip playing right now in front of you does have motion blur applied, but it's done in editing, so it's not going to be the best. And of course, it's not optimized either, so any jumpiness or frames you see is entirely dependent on the editing software I'm using. But as you can see, it's actually quite hard to see what's happening in match effectively, and I would strictly use this just for cinematic purposes only. Although little motion blur in the end might actually be helpful for video quality. In my opinion, I think the update's going to drop on the 19th.